This is the Huawei Mate 30 and Mate 30 Pro. We bring the exquisite halo ring design. This design is inspired by the professional camera. You can see this left side is the Leica camera. This is iconic of the professional. We bring the really professional camera experience on the smartphone and also with the iconic design. If you see the shape of this phone, this is also iconic of the cylinder and the shape of this phone is very unique. The pure and sleek. And even on the corner of this phone, you can see that we have streamlined the corner curvature to help you to put the phone in your hand comfortable. So the corner is not sharp, but the phone looks really sleek. And the curvature of the back, you can see is the 3D glass. The comfort, really comfortable in your hand for your handhold. We bring the new type of display. Horizon display. Ultimate immersive viewing experience. You can see the color from the edge. You can see the display. We make the screen display to the borderless to almost 90 degree. It's actually 88 degree. The curvature, really edge-to-edge design. This screen, we are using the 6.53 inch flex OLED display with high resolution. The resolution is more than your eye can see. And also we're introducing very high saturation and very high contrast ratio, the display. This is flex OLED display. And it's have also support the new generation anti-blue light, which will achieve 25% less harmful blue light. And also introducing the color enhancement with the cinematic color system to help you to watch the video or the photo more vividly with amazing color. And this Horizon display, its display ratio is 18.4 to 9. If you look at this ratio, you may feel that this phone is a little bit wide. But because of the curvature, the banded the screen, the Horizon display, this phone is still with large screen, but still very compact, very slim in your hand. And the Mate 30, we are using a more large screen, 6.62 inch, rigid OLED display, also with quite high resolution and a 4-wheel display, and it's also support very high color gamma, high contrast ratio, and also support the anti-blue light, and also with a color enhancement. This both Mate 30 and Mate 30 Pro have the best quality of display panel technology. You can see how compact this is. Our phone is 6.53 inch, more large screen, but we even can achieve the 4.7 millimeter narrow. It's unbelievable compact. More large screen, but much more compact. And even our Mate 30, much larger screen, 6.62 inch, we even can achieve 1.7 millimeter narrow. And even more large battery. So our battery large, but larger battery, bigger battery, but we make it more lighter. Because today the smartphone is getting more and more heavy. It's a big burden for human beings. In your hand, it's taking more long time. So you can see our phones, which is much bigger screen and much bigger battery, but even more lighter. And more than that, you can see really borderless edge-to-edge display, 0 millimeter left and right, the Mate 30 Pro. The Mate 30, we also reached 2.8 millimeters. That's unbelievable. That's the same with the other flagship phone, 2.5D. Not like the Mate 30 Pro is a 3D glass, 3D display. That's 2.5D, but we reached 2.8 millimeter, really much more compact. No, and the head and the chin of this phone also very compact. You can see Mate 30 we reached 4 millimeter the top, and the bottom and part of the chin is only 4 millimeters. The Mate 30 Pro also very compact, and Mate 30 Pro you can see the design of this phone, the top and the bottom all metal. So visually, the head and the chin even more compact, more smaller, because on top and the head of this phone is all the metal on this. The metal gives the phones more protection when your phone drop on the ground, but also it looks more sleek, more beautiful, more compact the feeling. And then we have much smaller notch compared with the last generation. Compared with the Mate 20, our notch getting smaller. And compared with the other flagship phones, you can see that it's much smaller. So in this narrow notch is the industry, the sophisticated system inside, the most sophisticated notch in the world. You not only have the selfie camera, the ambient light and the proximity sensor, but also it introduced 3D depth camera, and also the first one in this industry to introducing the gesture sensor inside the notch, inside this notch. So this some Chinese guy may don't like the notch, but they don't know that's how complicated, how sophisticated system this inside this. This is really the most advanced notch inside in the world. We make the notch not only compact, narrow the width, but also the depth, the height of the notch is also very small. And also, like the P30 Pro, we are using the acoustic display technology. So sound come out from the screen. So we know earpiece is whole. So it makes the phone looks really amazing. No, we bring the simplicity, and we bring the simplicity even we get rid of. Even you look at the side of this phone, no the volume button. We just by double touch. We just double touch the side and slide. You can change the volume very conveniently. No matter left hand or right hand, we both support. You can say no matter left and right hand, all concept works very well. And also when you take selfie, I can using the button for as a camera shutter button selfie, more conveniently. I even can move. You even can move the button. This phone, the Mate 30 Pro is IP68 rated, water and dust proofing, and the Mate 30 IP53 rated. They give your phone the best protection. This is a classic black color. This space silver. You can see that the borderless feeling of these phones when you're using that. It's an amazing experience you can use. And a cosmic purple is very unique color. Beautiful. And this is a very interesting color. We call it emerald green. This color, you know, this is using new technologies. You will see the bottom part of this phone is matte, no fingerprint on the bottom part. But on the top of this is glossy. So the gradient from the matte to glossy. So you still looks the beauty of this. But on the bottom part, no fingerprint, anti-slip. So not slippery. So it's in your hand, it feels really comfortable. Today, I bring two new color, new material for this phone. We call it the vegan leather edition. It's a skin friendly. It's more durable. You know, it's not like a glass you can broken it. It's not breakable. And it's also IP68 water and dust resistant on the Mate 30 Pro. And Mate 30, we also support IP53 water dust proofing. So this is the new technology and material. This is a vegan leather orange. And this one is a vegan leather forest green. So totally on Mate 30, we have 2 back material, the vegan leather and the glass, and 6 color for your selection. Totally. On the Mate 30 Pro, we also have the 2 material on the back and the 6 color. 6 amazing, unique color for your selection. Let's look at our performance. Embedded in this phone, we have the world's most powerful 5G SoC chipset inside, the Kirin 990. The Kirin 990 is the world's first using the world's most advanced semiconductor technology. It's a 7nm FinFET Plus EUV technology. And now it embedded have the most powerful AI processor, NPU, and also has the most strong, powerful imaging signal processor, ISP inside. And also, more importantly, it's the most powerful, the 5G modem inside. You can support dual mode 5G. If you see the CPU, the GPU, the AI processor, NPU, the performance dramatically improved compared with the last generation. And the power efficiency is even higher. So the power efficiency is even more important. Today, this phone's performance is more than you needed the performance. The high enough is more than you needed the performance. But more importantly, the power efficiency is the most critical. It can help the phone to have a longer, better life. And inside this large battery, 4,500 milliamp battery, inside is a so compact body. And the Mate 30 have 4,200 milliampere battery, the cooling technology. With this leading technology, you can same condition benchmark, we will achieve the 3.9 degree cooler. It's the best performing cooling and also with the best power efficiency. That's the most important. Both these 2 phones, we support super fast wireless charging, 40 watt. And both Mate 30 and Mate 30 Pro, we support super fast wireless charging, 27 watt. You can see that we are using the 40 megapixel large sensor, large pixel, super sensing wide angle camera, 40 megapixel. And also we are using a 16 megapixel ultra wide angle. And also we have a tele-lens optical and a laser focus. So totally these 4 elements. And so in this, the leading technology, the sensor, we are also using on P30 series phones. The RYB sensor, we achieved ISO, very high ISO, over 200,000 ISO, which have a very strong low light photography capability. And also we support not only ultra wide angle, but also 3x optical, 3 times optical and 30 times digital zoom. That's and totally if all this together, from the ultra wide angle to the 30 times digital, totally the 45 times zooming range. I found this month the other vendors they launched their flagship phone. They claim they have 4 times optical, but actually they included the ultra wide angle. If we introduce that, include that, we will be around 5 times optical. In their reality, they are only 2 times, but they include the ultra wide angle, so they claim they have 4 times. But if we same calculation, our phone should have 5 times optical. And also we support micro photography as close as to 2.5 centimeter, very close. We have OIS and AIS for the imaging stabilization. You can see that inside we introduced the dual big pixel, big sensor inside. We are the first vendor in this industry to introduce the ultra wide angle cine camera in the smartphone. Together with the super sensing wide angle, the dual powerful sensor inside. This is really amazing. And also we have 3D depth sensing technology. So we achieved all, and the super sensing, the wide angle also have support OS, optical image stabilizer. You can see clearly, you can see the bird, the wing. And you can see the tune of this bird. Can you see the tune of this bird? This is amazing bird, ultra slow motion capability show out.